While exploring the Sevastopol Station, Amanda Ripley encountered androids manufactured by the Sevastopol Corporation, known as Working Joes. A typical Working Joe featured hairless rubber skin, LED eyes, a noticeably robotic voice, and lack of facial movement. They were inferior to models developed by Weyland-Yutani, and when the synthetic known as Samuels encountered a Working Joe, he was able to tear it apart with ease. According to Sevastopol, their androids were made specifically for people to tell them apart from humans, as opposed to the Weyland-Yutani models. Sevastopol Corporation offers an incentive for those to purchase their Working Joes with a targeted marketing approach. Each package of androids in a centralized AI is far more cost-effective than competing synthetic solutions, where each unit is standalone artificial intelligence. The obviously synthetic Joes are actually less disquieting than human-resembling synthetics. People immediately know they are dealing with an android instead of discovering that what they thought was a human being is actually a synthetic. As the Joes themselves often say, you always know a Working Joe. Ripley encountered two Working Joe variants on Sevastopol, the first being the traditional model with the standard industrial overalls, and the second being somewhat of a hazardous environment specialist. The latter moved very slow but was immune to most weaponry on the station, and they were placed around their central AI core known as Apollo. Due to their rudimentary systems, they don't operate independently but rather under the orders of their AI core. The only way one can identify their programming is through their LED eyes. When Joe's eyes glow white, they are operating as usual and will ignore humans around them unless they are attempting to access a restricted area. When their eyes glow red, however, it means they're hostile. The Joes will stop at nothing to kill targets they spot, even continuing to speak politely and formally despite their murderous intentions. On the occasion that a xenomorph and Working Joe encounter one another, both refrain from physical interaction. The Joe will simply go about its business but question what the creature is, while the xenomorph will completely ignore the synthetic, as we've seen in the past. Unfortunately, Working Joes will not protect humans in the event that they're attacked by an alien. Working Joes also displayed some traits similar to Ash from the original Alien film, one being jogging in place and the other was the murder of Smythe using a rolled up magazine. The only other direct reference to Working Joes in the Alien universe can be found in the audiobook version of Alien Out of the Shadows. When Ripley describes the encounter she had with Ash on the Nostromo to the crew of the Marion, she says, "He was not just a Working Joe, he was totally flawless, took us in." This again highlighting the difference between Joes and the standard Weyland-Yutani synthetics. There also might have been an Easter egg in the comic series Aliens Defiance, as the Weyland-Yutani security drones do appear very similar cosmetically, but they have higher programming. But what do you guys think of the creepy Seeks and androids? Are you a fan of these characters? And what was your favorite encounter in Alien Isolation? Leave all that down below. As always, thank you all for watching, and for more on the Alien and Predator universe, subscribe to Hybrid Network.